Conor McGregor has officially hit rock bottom. In the last few weeks, Conor McGregor has been in the headlines for so many things. One, he'd been on the marching powder, the white stuff, the cocaine. Also been seen sitting on the beach kissing a lady who is not the mother of his kids, who is not Dee Devlin. And you thought I was done there. No, I'm not. He's also recently been exposed by Azalea Banks for sending nude pictures, which I am not allowed to show on YouTube, to her in her DMs. Firstly, I want to start by saying it is a real shame. Someone in myself who used to look up to Conor McGregor as a fighter, as a role model, for everything he stood for. It's sad to see the fall in the last few years. This man got me into the UFC. He got me into combat sports to the extent I have. Yes, I would watch boxing fights, but when Conor came along, he had that thing that made you interested. He made you want to watch him. You wanted to stay up till 4 a.m. to watch him fight. You liked him or not, you'd stay up to watch him. That is the only thing that matters in prize fighting. But there comes a point where you can't defend this man's actions anymore. I've tried to defend his actions over the years. At some point, there's nothing you can possibly say to defend a man who just seems to be going off the rails. Conor McGregor has lost so many fans, including his own country. There was a time where he had the whole of Ireland behind him, cheering him on, going to his fights. Now, you'd be lucky if you went to Ireland and you found someone that saw him as the poster boy of their country. Conor McGregor thinks he's untouchable. He thinks he can get away with anything that he wants. And up until this moment, he has. Yes, he's had a few run-ins with the law, and I'm not going to go into that because I think that's still ongoing and I don't have all the answers. So last thing I want to do is say anything and it be wrong. But over the years, for all the crazy stuff Conor McGregor has done, he's had a slap on the wrist at most. And I think that plays a part. I think when you're getting away with whatever you want all the time, when you want, you feel like you're on cloud nine. You feel untouchable. What Conor used to stand for and what he stands for now are two polar opposite views. Many people say money doesn't change you, it brings out the true colours in you. And it makes you think, is this who Conor's always been? Did he used to act with integrity, inspirational quotes, because at the time he didn't have the means to express his true colours? Is this who Conor McGregor has always been? We now seeing the true Conor McGregor. At some point between the Conor and Floyd and the Khabib and Conor fight, he changed for the worse. Or was it the money from the Floyd fight, or was it getting absolutely mauled by Khabib in front of the world after talking all the smack you had spoke, throwing dollies through cars and getting absolutely battered? And the highlight of that fight being the fact that he stopped a few takedowns. To have the ego the size that Conor McGregor does, to lose the way he did will hurt anyone, especially someone like Conor. A man that was on top of the world, deemed the baddest man on the planet, predicted the round, predicted the KO, has won one fight in the last 8 years. And that one fight he won was against Cowboy Cerrone, who I don't even think threw a punch. So if you have an ego like Conor McGregor, that's going to affect you deeply. He seems to have turned to drink and drugs and truly lost the person that many people looked up to. It doesn't seem like Conor has a good circle around him either, because every other week he is involved in something. If his name wasn't Conor McGregor, he would be in deep trouble and most likely wouldn't even be relevant anymore. And relating it back to his fighting, if you look at how Conor fought against Poirier when he came back, he was stiff, standing in a boxing stance, which ultimately got him slept. And in the second one, ended up breaking his leg. And it makes you question, is he training right? Is he doing his own training? Is he telling his coaches what he wants to do? Because that's not how he used to fight. He used to be light on his feet. He used to have a wide stance, like a karate stance. His fighting starts to change. Everything about the Conor McGregor that we used to know is no longer there. Conor McGregor has always been brilliant with words. Dare I say, the best ever. Now, I'm watching him on stage promote Bare Knuckle FC. Did cut a very good promo the other day. Everything else over the past few years has not been that good. I feel like I'm watching a train wreck happen and I can't take my eyes off it because it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I go back to it. It's truly sad to see the wheels fall off of someone who used to speak against every single thing he's doing now. If Conor McGregor from a decade ago could sit down with the man he is today, that chat would not last very long. Because that Conor from a decade ago would get up within about 20 seconds, he'd be embarrassed and he'd look at him in the eyes and say, "You're going nowhere." Conor McGregor needs to turn his life around because he's going to end up getting himself into trouble, his family into trouble that he can't come back from. And I hope he does, because I think it's sad what we're watching. I think we're watching a man that's struggling with addiction problems, mental problems, and I don't wish bad on anyone. I hope he can fix it. I hope he can recover from this, but it's not looking good. It's looking like the man we all used to look up to is sadly no longer there. Am I being harsh? Am I taking it a bit too far? I don't think I am, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.